Good morning, my gorgeous people. How are we all? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here then welcome. I hope you're all good. How are we? It's been a minute. Well, it's been 2 weeks, it's been 2 uploads, and I'm really sorry for the radio silence here on this platform. 2 weeks to some people probably doesn't feel like a lot to have off YouTube, but to me it feels so long because this little space here is like my safe space. And I know somebody commented a couple of vlogs ago saying that like she loves it here and like this is like her comfort channel because it's just, she can just have it on and she just feels like she's catching up with a friend, which is exactly the vibe that I want to give off. So I really feel it when I'm like not here for a couple of weeks. I've just had such a hectic couple of weeks. I mean, I've got a very hectic few months coming up, but the last couple of weeks have been more like hectic personal wise. There's just been a lot of stuff I've had to sort out, and it's not like I'm going through a breakup because I'm literally out the other side of it, and I'd say like 97% of me is like healed. I'm pretty much there. And like, do you know what? I rarely say this, but I'm so proud of myself. I know that I'm a resilient person, and I know my mum said to me like, Ashley, you're gonna cope because it's what you do. Like, you're just a coper, you just get on with things. But on this occasion, I'm actually gonna give props to myself and a pat on the back because I have smashed it with just handling things, spinning plates, navigating my emotions, dealing with shit, and I promise very, very soon there's going to be something where we can talk about this in a lot more detail and get you guys involved more. And yeah, I'm super excited for that over the next couple of months. But I kind of been holding off on YouTube. I've been like so much more reserved like this time around when it comes to that, and I think it's because I have something that I'm working on where I feel like it will be a kind of space where we can talk about that sort of thing, but also just to kind of like protect my energy a lot more. I'm a lot older now and I'm just at that space and time in my life where I'm just like, okay, you've got this. But yeah, I've just been a bit more reserved about it for some reason. I don't really know why. I think just because I find it hard to speak on the situation because it's so different to any breakup I've experienced before, in the sense that obviously it came as a huge shock to me, and there's just been a lot. There's been a lot. That's all I can say. It's just been like I said, I'm like pretty much healed, I'm pretty much there. But then sometimes you get bits of information and it kind of like, it's like you're taking 1 step forward, 10 steps back, and it's just something like, if you have a gut feeling about something, those emotions are hard for me to navigate because I'm such a switched on person, and I'm like, ugh. I just wanted to say that because I feel like if I've missed a little bit of time here on YouTube, I feel like I need to come back with a bit of a roundup, a bit of an explanation. But this is a super exciting vlog that we've got incoming because it's just a couple of days prepping and packing with me for a trip that I'm going on. I'm going on a cruise with my mother. It's actually like a work related thing. It's something I've been invited on, but you're going to see a whole vlog about it anyway because obviously I'm vlogging the trip. But it happens to fall over my mum's 60th. Yes, 60th, a huge birthday. So she's coming with me and we're just going to have an absolute ball. Like, it's gonna be insane. I'm so excited for the vlog. But yeah, this week's vlog is gonna be like a prep and pack with me, but I just wanted to start the vlog real quick with a little Look Fantastic haul because something's literally just turned up, a box, an order that I did last night. Why is the Look Fantastic delivery just the best? Like, I literally did it last night. It's 10 o'clock in the morning and it's here. Anyways, this section of the video is sponsored by Look Fantastic. I have worked with LF now for the longest time. They are just me and Look Fantastic. You know that emoji? That's me and Look Fantastic, and it's just an absolute dream. I love that I have a discount code that can get you guys so many of all of our favourite products. Everything you could need, product, wellness, beauty, hair wise, is on Look Fantastic, and the fact I have a discount code that can get it, you guys discounted, me discounted, all my friends and family, like we all use my code, it's just the best thing. And I love seeing when you guys tag me in Look Fantastic unboxings on stories, like show me what you got, and like I like proper like pause the story, like seeing what people have bought with my code, because products are like me. That is what I do. Anyway, I'm gonna put my code on screen here. So it's Asha LF. It never changes. It is, I'm pretty sure, drummed into so many of your brains right now. And I will also put the information down below. I do have my own little edit page on Look Fantastic, which has all of my faves on there. But not only my faves, everything that people use my code on as well gets added into there. So you can have a little browse. So I'll put a link to that down below in case you're just not looking for anything in particular. But if you are, I have got some goodies to show you. All of these items will be linked down below too. Basically, I did an order. It's such a weird time for me because I feel like autumnal vibes are here. I really want to get like the cozy feels and like start switching out products into like autumnal things and things that I carry on into like this time of the year. But also I'm about to go on a trip, so it's like I still have like my last bit of summerness, if that makes sense. I've already unboxed everything. Everything's already open. I have been dying to try this and I finally caved. It's not going to come away with me because I didn't realise how big it was. So Sol de Janeiro brought out the Bum Bum oil. You guys know I love a body oil. The Nux oils, I've got a tray behind me there which is full of my perfumes and my Nux oils. They are everything. I just love body hydration. You all know I'm a body moisturiser gal, a body oil gal, and it's so important at this time of year when the weather changes. Like, you're going to see so much changes in your skin. So yeah, I bought this. It comes with a little pump as well. I hope it smells exactly like Bum Bum creams. Anybody tried this yet? Because obviously I haven't. It's a brand new bottle. I'm super excited to try this. I'm not going to take it away with me because I'm just going to take a Nux mini oil and I'm going to save this for when I get back. Shall we have a little smell? Oh my god. It smells exactly like Bum Bum cream. Then, I know I spoke about these. I bought like 4 of these Garnier body moisturisers because a few vlogs ago I was like, I'm going to try and find some alternatives to Sol de Janeiro that aren't like extortionate because they are quite pricey. These are so cheap. They're a tenner. They're like £9.99 and obviously my code works on top as well. And I know I bought 4 and I was like, I'm going to try them. I'm going to let you all know. Please, if you do anything for your body skin, buy this one. So this is the watermelon one. I don't know if you remember me saying, but I like the look of this because it's a really similar texture to the Coco Cabana cream that Sol de Janeiro actually discontinued. So it's more like a water gel than like a thick body cream. And honestly, I've gone through this. I've got an empty one there in my body moisturiser basket. This is just unbelievable. So it's watermelon and hyaluronic acid, which is already amazing for skin, for hydration, as we know. It's a great barrier for the skin as well. And this smells absolutely divine. And yeah, it's like the jelly texture. So it's super hydrating and soaks into your skin super quick. I know so many people aren't like me and get a bit weird about putting clothes on straight after they've moisturised or feel like their skin's really tacky. This dries down so quick. Still on the body moisturiser front, I have seen so many people rave about this. This is the Lancaster Tan Maximiser 1 month tan prolonging after sun lotion. I'm going to take this away with me because I'm going to apply it once I've been in the sun. I wear a Quarterly Factor 20 like oil spray. And then obviously my SPF that you all know I love for my face, which I've actually got a top up of in here. But yeah, apparently this is amazing for like making your tan last longer. I mean, I don't know what the weather's like. I don't know how much sun I'm going to be getting, but I just thought me and my mum could try this because obviously we catch the sun very easily. So if we can prolong that, what an absolute godsend. Like I said, got a top up of my La Roche Posay Factor 50. I always get a new one of these when I go on holiday because I literally go through it, because sometimes I add it into not only just straight on my face, but I put it in like my facial serums, tinted moisturisers, sometimes into my body moisturisers as well if I want a bit more factor, like on my tattoos especially. So it's a great all-rounder. You know how much I love this already. It's a water weight SPF, and I know you're thinking, Asha, SPF, we're literally going into autumn winter. Guys, if I haven't said this enough already in like my skin focus videos, you have to wear SPF all year round. It is so important because without it being like super sunny, you're still exposed to like UV and sunlight, even though you can't directly see it, even when it's a bit cloudy. This is the best. This is the best SPF that money can buy because it sits so well as part of your skincare, like under your makeup. It doesn't have that like thick overcast of like the white overlay, if you know what I mean. So here's your reminder, even though we're going into autumn winter, to get topped up on your SPF. Okay, a couple more things. I really needed a new cleanser, and this is the Salicylic Acid Cleanser by the Inkey List. I've tried so many of the Inkey List cleansers, but haven't tried this one. And Salicylic is great for reducing blackheads, closing pores, and also preventing breakouts. And I find when I'm going from like this weather into like the colder weather, like my pores tend to like sometimes clog a little bit more than they do in the summer. So I thought a salicylic cleanser, this is a perfect time to start using that. The Inkey List, one of my faves. I went to an event with them, as you know, in the last vlog maybe, and met the founders. Just incredible. So I thought I'd buy an extra cleanser from them because, like I said, I love the oat cleanser. This needs no introduction. The Weleda Skin Food. You need this moisturiser for your face if you haven't already. Now, I normally buy the light version, especially in the summer, because I'm quite a greasy gal, and obviously I like glowy, dewy skin in the summer, so I just kind of let that shine through. But in the winter, I've noticed as I'm getting older, my skin is drying out more, so I've just gone for the original, which I know is a lot thicker than the light version. If you've ever tried both like me, then you'll know what I mean. I have not bought this in so long. This is my autumn winter concealer, and that is because it's the Nars Natural Radiant creamy concealer, and it is exactly that. It's such a creamy concealer, and it's so good for this time of year because it sits under your eyes nicely. Because it's so creamy, it stays hydrated, so it doesn't soak into your under eye like creases if your eyes dry out at this time of year. And as much as I treat it obviously with my skincare products, some concealers can like make it worse, dry it out, or soak into those fine lines because of the dry skin. The Nars creamy concealer does not do that. I wear shade Custard because obviously I want it to be a lot lighter for under eye brightening, but this is like their yellowy tone, which is my undertone. This is a really good universal shade. This and shade Ginger are two really good brightening but universal shades. I used to use these two on a lot of my clients. Next up, we've got the Maybelline Superstay 24 Hour Skin Tint. Again, another thing I have seen everywhere. I literally guessed with this shade and I think I've smashed it. This is shade 45. My best friend was using this when I was staying with her in London, and then I saw Jess Evans on Instagram do a reel and she was like, guys, if you've not bought this yet, then honestly, what are you doing? So I took that as my sign and I bought it. But again, let me know if you've tried this. It looks insane. It's actually such a good colour for me. What a good match. I love the texture of that. That's going to be so nice for my holidays. If I get a bit more of a tan on my face, I'll probably just add some Drunk Elephant Bronzy drops in. But even in the winter, I'm not a full coverage gal, as you all know. This is going to be like another one of those things to that like lightweight, barely there coverage. And then finally, I picked up, I mean, I was going to say my autumn winter scent, but this for me is an all-round, all-year-round scent. I love the Maison Margiela replica perfumes. If you don't know that already, I have a tray full of them behind me. I love Bubble Bath, I love Beach Walk, I love Lazy Sunday Morning. Those are my other favourites, but Jazz Club is my number one. I go through the massive bottles so much, but I just picked up the smaller size because these are actually so handy for handbag. I think this is 30ml. Yeah, this is 30ml and it's so handy for handbag. The bigger ones are quite heavy or quite chunky to pop in like your little bags, and also obviously amazing for traveling. But let me talk to you about these perfumes. They are supposed to remind you of things. I love the whole branding of this. I love the whole ethos behind these perfumes. If you're looking for an autumny scent, autumn winter scent, Jazz Club is the one. If you get this, this is what I smell like all the time. It's what my bedding smells like, it's what all my clothes smell like. On that wooden plinth just behind that cushion where that eucalyptus is a Jazz Club candle as well from Look Fantastic. Smell rich. If you want to smell like that bitch, a rich that bitch, that girl who's got shit together, gives off expensive put together vibes, this is your fragrance. Anyway, that is it. That is the Look Fantastic haul rounded up. I need to pack some of these bits, put some of the bits away, and then actually fly later today, which is super exciting. But anyway, like I said, all of these will be linked down below. My usual discount code for everything on Look Fantastic is AshaLF. Anyway, let me know what you get, if you buy anything, if you use my code, because I love to see it. But anyway, enough from me, enough from this haul. Let's get into the vlog. It is Wednesday. I'm not wearing two seatbelts. I've got my bag on. I know that triggers some of you when I do that, but honestly, sometimes when you're in a rush and you just get in the car, you just don't take your bag off. Am I the only one? Anyway, guys. You guys in England, hang on, let me turn the volume down on this for serious chats. You guys in England have no idea what's to come. We tend to do a lot of things in Wales first, I've noticed. The whole 5p bag thing. Now it's the whole anywhere that's a 30 has become a 20 zone. So it's only been implemented this week. And honestly, like, it's so weird because you see people like doing 30 and then like you'll see them just like randomly like remember. But it is actually taking so much time. I can't do the math, like the math isn't mathing on how much time it will take extra to get to places, but it is prep week for my hauls this weekend, which I am buzzing about. I'm on my way to get my nails done right now. I've just ordered a coffee and it's so weird. The vibes are so off this week because all the autumn drinks are out in Starbucks and Costa, right? So Costa have their maple hazel latte out currently, but it is now 18 degrees again. Like, the weather is so all over the place. Yesterday it was so windy and so rainy, and now today it's warm again. Like, I've got a little vest on, I have got a jacket on, and I've got joggers on. So anyway, I've just ordered our usual iced latte order, and then maybe when my holiday is out the way and I'm actually in autumn mode, then I'll start with the autumn drinks, going to the nail appointments, you know, because that's when it's like the cozy times of the year. I've walked into a refurb. It looks so nice, Han. Oh look, these are cute.
They're from Hobbycraft.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all snuggle season. I was actually just saying I was gonna get us like autumnal coffees, but it's too hot. That vase, I need it. This is a very Asher corner, matches the vibes of my bedroom. Bought these in for Han's little sister Rubes because I got all these nail varnishes, and obviously I never do my own nails, but she's going to be so happy, isn't she?
She's going to love it.
Got the usual. Also, when I walked in, because I do it obviously on the app, the girl said to me, I know you don't like the sippy cups. I was like, yeah, I don't. I prefer the ones with the straw. Now that we've got another appointment in, I can still go with white now, can't I?
What about a creamy colour? You haven't had a creamy colour.
Fluffy socks I used to get all the time. I love this colour.
What about that one?
Oh, that's nice. What's that?
You have been for that one. You've had that one, but what about that one?
I like that. That's like a milky white, isn't it?
Yes. If you compare it to white, that's white. Or you could just go French.
I mean, whether I do French or not,
but
I'm going to want the French for the
only because we've just swapped it.
So it's worth doing the colour while I've got a 2-weeker, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not that bad. The road's not going to be too bad.
As long as I've got French for that shoot.
Yeah.
Because
that's going to be 3 weeks out, won't you?
I think I should do that cameo colour.
It's nice.
How creamy is it? It's not going to look really creamy, is it?
Yeah.
Or should I do like a light, like a really light pink, or is that just a no? What's wrong with me? That Dreamer's nice. It looks thin.
That's it.
I like that colour, I think.
It is nice. It is nice.
And it's not too, like, white gets dirty quick, doesn't it? That's the issue. Because it goes off coloured quick, whereas that won't, will it?
Yeah.
What is wrong with me? Oh, they look so nice, Han. It's the perfect, like, milky white. So good.
Yeah, they'll match everything that you're wearing on holiday.
And they'll stay, like, fresh. Like, it won't tarnish like the bright white does.
They are.
And then we'll go back to French, and then it's Glastonbury time.
Glastonbury, yeah, I know. It's
the autumn colour.
It's not been used in a while.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for those.
So,
here's a bit of reality, sexy people. It's later on in the evening. I've got my dinner all around my mouth. I was going to have like a complete no makeup day today, and then realised I was just checking some deadlines for some bits of content that I needed to do, and there's something that I can't get done whilst I'm away, so I had to film it today. So I ended up having to put a bit of makeup on, and I've literally got changed so many times today because it was clothing related, and now I look like this. And I've just got a brewing. I had so many deliveries today, and I thought I'd just sit down and show you because a lot of them are from like small, I'm really in like my small business, well not really small, but like not like, I can't really explain it. Unique, independent clothing brand era, that's the one. She's only gone and got the goods. Oh, I need a coaster, hang on a jiffy. Oh, it's all going on in here. It is all going on. There's not one area, one surface area without a box on it. It's nothing better than a cup of tea. I just don't know what's better, the bedtime brew or the morning brew. Like, honestly, I don't know which one's better. I have lost somewhere along the way. Let me lower you down. It's all just going on here. Yeah, somewhere along the way, I have lost my Daily Paper's one of my favourite brands, and somewhere along the way, I have lost my Daily Paper. I had like a red Daily Paper swimsuit, and it was so nice, and I don't know, I think it might be in the villa in Ibiza, but I'm not 100% sure. So I ordered anyway the same swimsuit, but they didn't have it in red in my size, so I just got it in black. But it's such a nice fitting swimsuit. I think it's like £50. How nice is that? On the cruise that we're going on, there is a night called Scarlet Night, and everybody on the ship wears red. Red is actually one of mine and my mum's favourite colours, so we got very lucky there. But because it's Virgin Voyages and like that's their whole theme colour, I think that's why they've done that colour. And a lot of the ship is like red as well, so it's just, everyone just looks like they go with the vibe, you know. Anyway, obviously, goes without saying, if it's something special, it's Nadine Rabi. Just one of my favourite brands for like the posh occasion wear. You know, when you need something wow, like weddings, races, specific things like the Scarlet Night, just anything. You know, I live and breathe Nadine Rabi. It's one of my favourite brands. The dress I wore to my dad's wedding, all of my friends' weddings over the last couple of years, the events, and we're fast approaching event season with brands now, so there's going to be lots of Nadima Abbey. But yeah, I just adore. It's all designed and made in Manchester, which is super exciting because it's very close to home. But I actually got their Hayley jumpsuit. I love how I know all of the names of their designs like off by heart. You may have seen this before because I actually tried it on for Look Fantastic's Christmas party last year, and I ended up wearing the white two-piece because I got this in a size small and it was a little bit big on like the back and like the waist area, so I've got it in an extra small this time round. It's got a slight flare leg and it's like a thick velvety material, but obviously it's got like the sequins on top as well. How gorgeous. I'm obsessed. So yeah, this is my outfit for Scarlet Night. I need to actually try it on, but it's super stretchy to be fair, so I think we'll be sweet. And then, oh my god guys, wait until you see this dress in the vlog next week. This is by a brand called True to Me. I will link all of the Instagrams of all of these places down below as well. But this is actually one of my darling friend Jenna. She owns an agency and she has started doing like the PR, if you like, for this brand. And she messaged me and she was like, Ash, I've got this brand that I've started working with on the agency and they are so you, and it's all made to order. Like they have like a lookbook, like a deck, and then obviously you pick what you want, buy a dress, and it's all made to order, and the quality is just unbelievable. And also I really like this. Look what came. So that's just like a little note from Jenna, but this is a little card. Well, it came with these two cards in the parcel, and one says, thank you, you have chosen an ensemble from our I Am collection which celebrates your unique essence, exuding confidence and sensuality. Before stepping into your ensemble, remind yourself how beautiful you are by completing your I am everything I want to be affirmation card in this box, which is this one here. Then unveil the power of I am, unbox your ensemble and experience our refined fabrics and romantic cuts designed to empower you to embrace your true, undeniably irresistible self. You deserve everything beautiful. Thank you for choosing us to dress you. Love, the True to Me team. And honestly, that's exactly how I felt when I tried the dress on. The pieces are incredible. If you're looking for something special, or I'd say it's more like, not really more resort wear, but it kind of does give me like Rat and Boa vibes, but I don't know, it's just, it's such a different vibe, this brand, and I absolutely adore it. Anyway, I went for this dress. You're not even going to be able to tell right now what it's like, but obviously I'm vlogging the trip next week, so you'll see it on then, but it is like this tie neck and it's a proper like drape, so it's really low cut, so I'm going to need boob tape. Oh, boob tape! That's what I didn't order on Amazon. Anyway, yeah, it's super low back, super low cut, and it's just like really drapesy. This fabric is so beautiful. It's like a yellow, but it's like a goldy yellow. And it's like this crinkly like satin. Oh, it's so delicate. And the fact that they're made to order is so special. Like they're so unique and bespoke, and you just don't really find that nowadays. Like everything's so fast with like fashion and stuff like that, but this is something that I will keep in my wardrobe forever and ever. And then another brand that you guys know that I love is Wonder Doll, which is one of my favourite clothing brands ever. They just do the most insane quality pieces, and Ainsley, who is the founder of Wonder Doll and obviously has a huge input into the design with her designer, she just makes the best pieces, like the best pieces. So from Wonder Doll, again, Northern, because they're Manchester based and it's all designed in Manchester, which is super special. But I got this tracksuit which is called the Constance collection, and they do this in this like charcoal grey or the lighter grey, and it's just super thick fabric. You will not find this fabric in Zara, H&M or anywhere. Like honestly, it's so different. So it's got this chunky waistband. This is going to be my airport outfit, and then it's just like a wide leg, super luxurious quality. And then this is the matching zipper. The lining and everything, like you can just tell that the quality is just insane. And there is actually a matching corset, which, how cute is that? It's like dressy but casual. Like it's like a little bit of something to a casual outfit. I've never seen a corset in like jogger material before. That is Wonder Doll. And then I also got something dressy. I have wanted this play suit for so long, because they make it in black. I think they make it in, they definitely do black and white. I don't know if they do like a pinky colour as well, but Maya Jama wore the white one when she was filming Love Island, and it is just angelic and beautiful and just all of the vibes. Again, something you're not going to be able to tell until you see it on next week. Anyways, good night, gorgeous people, up bright and early for the final leg session before holiday. When I tell you, I'm embarrassed. I'm actually embarrassed. The guy just said to me at the door, do you actually need any more parcels at this address? And honestly, the answer to that question is no. Yeah, it's just a lot going on down there. Anyway, I'm dressed like a giant pea today. I'll show you this outfit in the mirror in a sec. I've been and had my lashes and my brows done. I mean, I've just taken a top on and off to try it on, so I've ruined my brows a little bit. But I don't want to vlog in the appointment because I've never been to that girl before. I mean, I never get my lashes done, this is a rarity. And the only reason why I've got these done is because my friend Chloe, who actually flies back tomorrow as I fly out, so it'll be like 19 days, that we haven't seen each other for, and that is a long time for us. She's been away and she got her lashes and her brows laminated by the girl that I've just been to. And when I picked her up to go, where did we go? Fernando's maybe? Last week, before she went away, I was like, I need those. They look so good because they're not like too much, and she said she only put like one length longer than my actual lashes. I've got really long lashes anyway and they're quite dark, so I'm quite fortunate. But yeah, anyway, I'd never been to that girl or the salon before that I've just been to, so I didn't want to vlog because they would have been like, why is this girl making a documentary just to get her lashes done? Like, what is going on? I've written my list of things I need to do. I've written my list of things to pack, so I'm going to show you my little packing process later once I'm upstairs. But I've just had a funky pigeon delivery. Got the cards sorted. I've also been to the card factory this morning just to get like some balloons, some confetti and stuff that I can like decorate the cabin with. And I got some candles. I'm hoping there's going to be some sort of cake on board. Or maybe I can nip out because we're actually docking Corfu on the day of my mum's 60th birthday. I haven't actually said or showed this in a vlog yet because my mum watches the vlogs, and by the time this goes live, or by the time she gets around to watching it, she would have opened her present. But now my mum is not one for expensive items, designer items. Like, my mum is very the opposite of that. Like, she doesn't understand it, so she would never go out and buy herself something expensive. Like, she would rather give the money to charity. However, it is her 60th and I do want something for her to give to her that she will remember. So when I was in London last week for some meetings and stuff, I went into Louis Vuitton. I've got a gorgeous contact at Louis. He is so lovely. He wasn't in work, but he put me in touch with his colleague who was in work, and they managed to source something for me that I was trying to source, which is super cool for my mum. So got that all personalised and everything while I was there last week, and then it's currently hiding in my wardrobe and I need to pack it. Yeah, I need to pack it in the case. I'm gonna like try and fold the bag up so I can still keep it in like the Louis bag, but she's going to be very, very shocked by that gift. But it's just something that I want just for her as like a little keepsake, and it's the only designer item she's probably ever gonna have. But yeah, very, very, very busy morning. The weather here is atrocious, so I cannot wait for a little bit of sunshine before we get fully into like autumnal vibes. Yeah, this is the current situation. This is a PLT set, by the way. But yeah, I'm gonna go through all of this now, sort my life out. Yeah, I'm gonna go through this now, and then lay my case out and start getting all my bits organised and ready to go, so you can see my packing process, which is going to change people's lives. Is that not the most perfect combination you have ever seen in your life? Cheese bread, by the way, just letting you all know that information. What's not so perfect, however, is this. So I'm gonna wolf this down and get my shit together. Okay, nobody judge the dirty mirrors going on behind me. Also, I hope the lighting's okay because it's the tripod for me. It's gone dark so early now. To be honest, it's getting quite late anyway, but I am in my pyjamas, nice and chilled, and I've just had a cup of tea. The suitcase looks like this. I just can't cope with how dark my curtains need to steam, by the way. Still yet to do those. But I can't believe how dark it gets so early now. I know it's a bit late now, but even at like 7:30, I was like, oh my god, it's actually dark. But at like 5ish, it's starting to go that like dully grey outside. Anyway, so let's do a little talk through. Ignore the bed, like I said. I'm gonna actually change it tomorrow before I leave for the airport after I've slept in it tonight, because I love coming home to like clean bedding and a clean space, especially because I land at 3 AM in the morning on the 2nd of October, and I get the train to London once I've driven home from Manchester Airport at 12 at lunchtime. So it's going to be like an in and out situation. I don't even actually get to sleep in the bed, but you know, same. I'll be back from London after 4 days there. So step number 1, you want to have something easy on in the background, a bit of background noise, not music, maybe music if it was like a bit earlier, or if you're not going to get copyrighted on YouTube, because that's what happens to me. So instead I've got a series on, and of course it's Friends, the easiest thing to watch. I've watched it a million times over, so that's step number 1, guys. Step number 2, these are all just novelties, by the way. I'm literally just taking the piss, obviously not required, but I have just filled up my last bit of water for the day, getting in the last of the 3 litres in my sippy cup. I've really been trying to get hold of the Stanley cup for ages, because somebody just tell me, is it worth spending like 50 quid on a cup, or am I just going crazy? So you've got something nice on the telly, you've got your hydration, and then you want your list. This is the mother of all things when packing. If you are not a list person, I apologise, because I am absolutely outrageous. Actually, let's get the neon on for a bit of the vibes. So let me just show you how the list goes. Now, let me just take the pen out of there, because I just feel like I'm gonna get it all over my duvet otherwise. Now, when it comes to writing lists for what I'm packing for a trip, I always write out my evening outfits. So I have 6 nights there. We're kind of not including the night in Athens because we land so late, like 10 p.m, probably half 10 by the time we get to the hotel room. Booked a hotel near the port. So yeah, we're not going to go out. We're probably just going to grab some food somewhere and just chill. I've got 6 evening outfits, and I always just plan a couple of backups. You don't know if something's going to rip, something's going to not fit because you've eaten so much in the all-inclusive. No, that was a joke. But yeah, you just don't know, spillages, anything could happen. It's always good to have like 2 to 3 backups, I always say, when it comes to your evening outfits. So I always plan out evening outfits literally down to what bag and what shoes, and if there's any like standout accessories that I need to take. So it's the evening outfits that I mainly like bulk plan, and then I have like a little list of day wear, because those are like set aside as like the week goes on in the run up to my trip. And then for like day wear and stuff like that, I literally just pick out of my wardrobe as and when I'm kind of packing. So we have some day wear, which is like skims dress, overshirts, denim shorts, vest tops, unitards, you know, my kind of just throw on in the day kind of vibe. And then I'm taking some gym wear, because I'm actually going to train. The gym on the cruise ship looks insane, and there's a gym in the hotel that I'm staying at as well, so the morning that we get on the cruise I can train as well. So I shouldn't actually be too off my usual workout split. So I'm going to take 2 more active and 2 my protein sets. That should be enough to get me through the week. If anything gets incredibly sweaty, there is a laundry place on the ship, so we're all good. Swimwear, I always list like any swimwear that I like want to shoe or have to shoe, or new bits that I've got in my swimwear collection. I always list those, but then I'll always just pop on like sunbathing bikinis, because I have certain ones that I like to like sunbathe in, because they don't give me like crazy tan line. As for like my makeup, toiletries, all the like random bits that aren't basically clothes or outfits, I don't really list, but I always write a list of like forget-me-nots, so products and toiletries that I have to take, like just to remind myself that I've got them. Contacts and glasses, retainer and toothbrushes, oil and bum bum cream, or my Garnier, my pill, my vitamins, my de-bloating tablets. So like things that I just know if I forget them it's going to be a nightmare. My tech items I always list, because obviously I'm vlogging the trip. I always take 3 cameras, my vlogging camera, my disposables, and my Polaroid. I also need to take my laptops. I've got a couple of meetings that can't be pushed back for the holiday, so I'm having to do those whilst away, and I've got some editing to do as well, but I'll try and get up super early, train, and then get some editing and the work bits done while like my mum's still asleep or something, or like when she's chilling in the afternoon. And then I always do a little mini list at the end with like 3 exclamation marks. Are they not the worst ones you've ever seen? Apologies, it looks like some sort of shorthand if you know what that is. But things like jewellery, makeup, hair, tools and skin bits, underwear, mum's birthday stuff, because obviously I have a gift, a very special gift that I'm taking, and also some bits to decorate the cabin as well. Passports, purse, gym bands and wraps, so as well as gym wear, obviously like my actual equipment, hair towel, my hairbrush hair towel, honestly I'd be lost without that, and perfume. So they're just like mini forget-me-nots on the back page. Tell me yet whether you think I'm crazy, and how many of you just throw shit in a suitcase and are not like this. It's about to get a whole lot worse, one sec. So once you've got your list written out and you've laid your case out on your bed, this is what I do. My back's just not equipped for getting down on the floor anymore, so it goes on the bed. Now everything you see here, packing cubes, bags, label maker, it will be on my Amazon storefront. So any like little random bits like this that you see, you will find there. There'll be a link to that down below. So I had packing cubes. I went and grabbed these from the storage unit. I just get these in like a set, I mainly use these for like shoes, any like bulkier items, like any blazers that I want to take for like the evening, caps, bandanas, accessories, all that kind of thing. That's generally what I will use packing keys for, handbags and stuff like that as well. And then I always order, I mean these are from the storage unit, but once I'm out of these ones I will order some more. These are again from Amazon, so these ones are like the pull string, like clear bags, amazing to like keep your swimwear together, underwear, dirty underwear, stuff like that. And then I have the zip ones as well, which is what I individually wrap my outfits in. I know I'm crazy. If you've seen the Coachella vlog, you've seen a sneak peek of this, but it makes your life so much easier when you're in a cabin, especially as well on a cruise. It's a lot smaller than a hotel, I imagine. I haven't been yet, but I will show you that in the next vlog. But I can just grab an outfit because it will say on the front of it what it is. This is just how I work. It's just the way my brain works. And this little bad boy is, I've got a few label makers. This is my favourite one because it's portable, it's rechargeable. I've actually got it currently plugged in, but it charges up really, really fast. And it comes, well, it doesn't come with an app, but you download an app to go with it, which looks like this. You can change the font, you can change the size, you can add stickers. You can literally do so much in this. I mean, this is just Amazon to a T, right? But it's so cool. You can do handwriting, you can add dates, barcodes, lines, graffiti, so much stuff. I mean, I just go for plain old stuff. And this is the first bag that I always put together. Let me just show you. I'm gonna press print and then confirm. And then it comes out of the side here. And then you just use this little cutter on the side of it. And then the label is printed off and ready to go. And then I grab one of the pull tie bags, like the drawstring plastic bags. These are reusable, by the way. I literally just rip off the, I don't bin them every time, but sometimes they get a bit tatty and you just order new ones. But you just rip off the label and then you can obviously reuse them. When I say dirty laundry, I don't mean like outfits and clothes, because obviously that would be impossible to put in like a little laundry bag. But this is great for like your dirty knickers and your dirty socks that you don't really want to like contaminate the rest of your suitcase. So just literally stick it on, and then this one gets folded up like this, because obviously I'm not there yet, so I don't have any dirty laundry, but I fold it up ready, and then it goes on this little inside zip bit of my suitcase, ready to just hang over the doorknob or the bathroom doorknob or whatever, and then just whack my dirty knickers and socks in as I go along on the holiday. I then start with the evening outfits, just so I know that they're packed. So the next one is the Melrose House chocolate suit. So I just grab whatever one of these bags I think is like an appropriate size. Oh, that's a good one. And then Melrose House cord. I've got my little label like so, and then I'm going to grab it. Oh, hang on, I haven't showed you this bit. This is an important step. So here on this side of the room, the laundry baskets are back, ugly AF. You'll recognise these from mine and Lauren's shoot days because they go in the boot of my car. Also, if you're thinking, gal, where on earth is your radiator? Don't even ask. Basically, when I decorated this room, obviously not that long ago, when I moved back, I don't think I've properly showed you. One day I'll give you a room tour when it's all properly finished. But yeah, anyway, we had to take the radiator off because it was just like a single radiator, and nowadays you have like double convector radiators because they're much warmer. So a new one of those is en route, and then it just needs connecting up and putting on the wall. So just ignore the whole loose pipe thing. In there is like my evening outfits, like I've got on the list. So kind of just put those in there. Anything I buy new, once I've tried it on, I'll shove it in there, kind of like ready to go throughout the week. And then this bigger basket is full of like my potential shoes that I'm taking. I always throw like potential shoes and bags in the bigger one, and then I don't end up taking them all. Like I'll only take 2 heels, 1 trainers. I'm taking those cowboy boots. That's just a space for me to like narrow it down, especially because all of my shoes are in this like lift up ottoman bed, so it just saves me going in and out of that, of the ones that I know that I might want to take. And then on this little tray here is like all of my jewellery, sunglasses and all bits that I'm just like collating out of my wardrobe that I want to take as well, just so they're out in front of me. And these are all like my toiletry bags that are obviously empty. I'll do that in the morning because we've got an afternoon flight. So Melrose House cord bag is labelled up and ready to go, and then I'll go and grab the outfit out of my evening stuff that I've already kind of sectioned. Another top tip, I personally don't think there's anything more stressful than when you're in a hotel room and you realise you haven't got your scissors, you haven't remembered scissors, or you can't get hold of any scissors, and even if you have got the scissors, it's just an absolute farce cutting all of your labels off, like any new bits on the day, like, you know, when you're in a bit of a rush getting ready, or it's just one of those things that you just can't be asked doing. And sometimes as girls we do cut it fine for time when we're getting ready, so it's just something that you don't want to be doing. So I always make sure before I bag things up that all the labels are cut off. There's a little hole at the bottom of the bag anyway, like a little air hole for you to like press it down once you've zip-locked it. So I would show you, getting there with some of those, but I just thought I'd show you one of the packing cubes in action. So this is one that's like not mesh on the front, it's like solid, but it's the perfect size for like headwear and like other accessories that aren't jewellery. So I've got 2 caps in here, I've got 3 bandanas, I don't think I'm going to need that many. I've got a bucket hat at the bottom there, and also got my belt and my like little neck scarf or like hair tie things. So they're just all kept together in there. Obviously you can't label these up because the label doesn't stick to like this sort of material, but it's kind of pretty obvious what's in there once you open it. Back in my fluffy dressing gown. So I have put in here 4 bags. I've got my black Burberry and my like multi-tone brown Lola Burberry bag. They're in their dust bags, and then on top I've just put this like gold tone bag, which I actually got recently from PLT, just because it goes really nice with my Nadine Morabi jumpsuit, and then this silver bag as well, which is also PLT. But then I'm going to put in this one from Olivia Sales. I mean, it's so bulky, that's the only thing. I mean, this is actually going in my Louis bag. I'm going to put it in there because it just takes some weight out of my suitcase. And we are pretty much done. This side, which obviously has the clip over it, has got all of my outfits, underwear, everything all labelled up in separate bags. I need to just squash it down a little bit, get some out of them. And in here I've got eye masks, hair towel, pre-workout, just bits like that. I don't really put much in there because obviously I separate everything in there anyway. And then here I put all my sunglasses into like a clear bag just because it's super easy to be able to see them, and then I separate my jewellery. I put my jewellery and my sunglasses together just as like accessories, and I put all my jewellery in one of the little Ziploc bags just because it keeps it all together. I've actually got a Clog Eye Gold like travel case thing, but it just never fits the amount of jewellery that I actually want to take on these things. Obviously all my shoes in a packing cube like we've just seen. I've got all my hair like clips and bobbles and everything all in one, and my body tape and everything in there. Swimwear all goes in this bag so nicely. I've just laid all my others out there ready for the morning for makeup, skin, body and hair bits, but I've just put this one because I've put a shitload of contact lenses in. My glasses, I can't find my actual prescription. These are like a slightly old prescription, but I don't think they're that different, so I have no idea where my glasses are. I literally wore them like today at some point. All my vitamins and debloating tablets ready to go, and then obviously my pill as well, so that's just a handy little bag. I got all of these Guess bags by the way in TK Maxx. I bought me the cream ones, god, ages ago now, probably 18 months ago, and I got my mum the tan ones, which are like a similar colour to that Burberry AirPod case. I found this flannels dust bag, which I have no idea where it's come from, but very handy because my mum's gift got her like the wallet on chain, I think it's called. It's basically like a more robust like purse, and then it has like the long strap, like the chain on it as well, in case you want to wear it as like a small crossbody bag. I just thought that was quite like a timeless piece for her to have like a couple of uses out of, like whether she wants to wear it as a bag or a purse. I need to talk quietly because she's literally next door. But I'm actually gonna zip this up. My mum won't even think to look in there, and then pop that in my hold all because just so I've got it with me so I know where it is. So I just tick things off as I go along. I'm pretty much done now. I've got a hair mask in my hair, so please ignore that. It needs to be washed out in the morning. But yeah, that's pretty much me ready to go in the morning, and I feel like I should round up the vlog here because I've got to start a whole new vlog tomorrow for the cruise and my mum's 60th birthday. But anyway, thank you for spending this time with me, spending this time packing with me. Hope it hasn't been too boring. I feel like when my vlogs are only over like a couple of days, or there's just not much going on, like normally I'm at events or like I'm here, there and everywhere. I mean, event season is upon us. Like as soon as I get back, I'm straight into the swing of it, like down to London for a few days. But yeah, I feel like whenever that's not happening in my vlogs, I don't want them to be boring. So I hope like the normal days and just doing normal stuff like packing to go away on a trip is not boring. Yeah, I will see you all in next week's vlog, which will be a very exciting one because it will be the cruise vlog. Anyway, take care, you gorgeous, gorgeous people, and I will see you all next week. Bye.